So, don't ask me why I start with so every time, but I do. I gotta find a better way to start my videos. Well, I think I was kind of sad the last time. Okay, I was a lot sad the last time I was on camera. I was sick for one, so that's a whole nother story. Uh, but I've had time to think since then, and I've had time to kind of reassess my life. I've had time to um, I don't know, kind of meditate on things and just ponder a lot. And I think that I think I let I think I let my love life dictate to me like my happiness or just how not even like I want to say success in life, but well, part of it could be success. Maybe that I feel like if I have a good love life or a relationship that it might show that I'm doing well, or I might start feeling like I am doing well in my life. It used to be my career. And I think that when I was single and I was young, that was my goal, was to achieve in education, get more degrees and move up into higher level in my job. But when I got a relationship, that kind of was second. It was kind of put on the back burner, and even after I got married, um, a lot of my ambitions were still kind of pushed back because I was kind of pushing him ahead. And then it all changes when you have children because you feel guilty for trying to achieve and do more and um, and achieve because you feel like you're taken away from them. So I think in this journey, I'm learning that I've got to find myself again. I got to find my ambition in life and find what it is that I can find as being successful as a goal versus finding love. I feel like that'll all come that'll all come, what I mean, eventually. Because that's what happened to me when I put my sights on my career or, just the things that in my heart I desired. And the thing I desire right now is to get out of the classroom. I love teaching. I love my students. I do. I love everything about it. But I just feel like I have more to give. Um, and I have more to offer. I have a lot of knowledge that I have accrued over the years. Being in a classroom being in education for 16 years, 5 of those years were outside of the classroom. I feel like I haven't really had a chance to really delve into my full potential. And I feel like it's out there for me to get. I'm not quite sure in what avenue, whether it's administration or if it's teaching higher ed or being a coach or some sort. I don't know. And so it's just kind of like, okay, let me refocus. Let me, kind of reassess my life and make that my goal. You know what I'm saying? Make that my focus, not necessarily a love life, which I feel like will come eventually. Um, I've kind of put myself on the back burner, trying to put other people ahead, and then just kind of lost me taking care of myself. And I don't think that's selfish. I feel like it's selfish when it's all about you, you know? But I feel like when you don't even put you anywhere in the equation, you're kind of there, but you're not really. You put everybody else ahead of you. I don't think that's good. It's not healthy. And in the end, you only get disappointed and depressed. And I think that's what's been happening with me. I've kind of lived a life of putting other people in front of me, um, putting others desires and wants and needs ahead of mine, which is okay. Nothing wrong with that. But I feel as if that is hurting me in the end. It's not helping me. And it's not about, oh, it should just be about helping you in the end by helping others. No, it's like, it's that phrase that they tell you about the airport, or the airport, being on the airplane. You've got to take care of yourself. Put that life preserver on, put that mask on before you take care of anybody else. Because if you are drained and you don't have anything to give, how do you give it to anybody? If I don't have any self-love, I can't love anybody. If I don't have any energy to give my children and taking care of myself, what work? Like, I'm worthless. So I've been really being introspective and digging deep, and I've realized I gotta do something else with my thoughts. I gotta do something else with my time and my energy and my efforts. Like, I hate that this is an epiphany for me. I usually am smarter than this, but in this whole journey, again, like I said, sometimes you lose yourself and you lose who you are, and it's like you have to regain who you are anyway before anybody else can really appreciate you. So that's what I'm gonna do. Um, just reevaluate some things. Reevaluate my life. What am I finding, really precious to me? What do I want to, what do I hold dear to myself, and what do I want to be the next chapter of my life? There's nothing wrong if it's a dude, but that doesn't need to be my end goal. Some guy. What the heck? No. I need to find something. Like, I gotta find something. And I think that the career goal is pretty much what's always made me happy. Like, achieving, be successful in my career. I love education. I love learning. I am a lifelong learner. I'm such a nerd. That's what makes me truly happy. It always has. And I just have to go back to that. I just really have to go back to that. And it just hit me. I'm just like, what? What have I been doing all this time? What am I doing? What am I thinking? So yeah, I think that love will come eventually. I feel like on this path that I've decided to go down, I feel as if that will make me happy. It'll make me happier. And because I've been on the road to being happy and happiness, but it's fleeting. It comes and it goes. It's like here and there. But it's like I really desire to be truly happy on the inside, so that emanates outside, that my aura will show that I'm a truly happy person, and it's not fake and it's not built up and phony and conjured up, it's actually legitimate, because there was a time where I was truly genuinely happy, and I remember it was really when I was doing what I truly loved in life. And I just have to get back to that. And I always say to anybody, get back to what your first love was. You know what I'm saying? If it's music, if it's writing, if it's reading, I don't know, creating things, art, working out, whatever. Whatever your true love was in the beginning, the thing that truly made you happy, find it and do it. And don't let anybody make you feel bad about it. Or make you feel guilty about it, because you only have one life to live, and that's your life. And everybody else I've found have been trying that you let them will try to live your life for you and tell you how to live it instead of living their own. And you're going to be miserable because you're trying to make others happy, which I've done for so long, and I'm done doing that. I gotta live for myself. I gotta live for Anissa. It might sound selfish, and it might sound whatever. But at this point, I don't care how it sounds anymore. Because, like, again, at the end of the day, I have to live myself. And when I leave this earth, I really want to look back at my life and say, you know what? I did that. really did that. I do. I don't want to have any regrets in this life. And I haven't lived a long life. 38 years is not a long time. And I'll be 39 in 2 months. And I just want to be able to say, okay, okay, girl. You accomplished some things. I want to make my children proud. You know, I want to be that grandmother that the kids are like, she was cool. She was beautiful. I want to be just like her. Yeah, I want my kids to see me as being something positive, a role model. I don't want them to just see celebrities and all these posers out here, IG, um, to be their models, their role models. I don't want that. I want them to see me as their mother, work hard, did her thing, took care of them. They can do it too, single, not single, married, whatever. Like, I don't want them to feel like the world will limit them. The life is limitless. What you make it, the possibilities are limitless. You are the only person that keeps you from moving forward and pursuing, whatever your heart's desire. It's you and your doubt and fear. Fear will ruin your life. If you're living in a life of fear, you will not live long. You will live a very sad and depressed life. Like, it's just, fear will ruin you, you know. And there's a reason why in the Bible, Jesus always told people, and not even just Jesus, like the angels, like they always say, do not fear, do not fear, do not fear. They said it all the time. And when words are repeated, if you look in literature, anything that's highlighted in flashy and repeated over and over, it's saying, hey, focus on this, pay attention, it's a warning, or it's something for you to really look at and say, hey, it's a lesson to be learned here. Do not fear. Because out of fear, all of the darkness comes in. Evil thrives on fear. When you're not afraid, it has to disappear. You know what I mean? Light comes in. But when you're fearful, the dark cloud comes in, consumes your life, and takes over. That's where that power comes in. You give it the power. You give evil the power by being fearful. But when you don't, and you're like, I don't care about that. I'm not going to be afraid of that. Whatever. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's go. Be brave. It has nowhere to go. So it can't consume you, it can't take over you, it can't control you or hurt you or harm you. So you got to have that light, in you, to push that fear away, push it back. And so, I'm talking to myself because it's like I feared a lot of things. Goals and aspirations, I'm like, I can't do that. That's too big for me. It never was. Only in my mind, I made it too big. But it's not. Nothing is too big. And I always say, nothing is too great for God. So, this has really gone in a different direction that I wanted to go. Not in a bad way. It's just like, it's like, as I talk and as things come to me, it's helping me saying it out loud, So, because I'm talking to myself in a sense of, there are things I need to do. There are goals and aspirations that I have yet to attain and to achieve, and I forgot about them. I need to remember them, and I need to go pursue them. And so that's what I'm going to do. I got a lot to think about, and I'm glad I have this outlet because it's really helping me come to these conclusions, to be better and to grow. Because I look back at some of my old videos and I was sad. On and off, And I want it to be continually to be happy and joyful and funny, Yeah. So, I've ranted enough. Or I've babbled enough. I'll say that, rambled. enough. I'll leave it here. So, till next time, we'll see what happens. What has happened? Hopefully something positive. We're on this journey of positivity and something grand happening. And so we'll see what manifests. All right. Peace.